Hey guys, what's going on? It's Nick from MTG Unlimited. Today I'm just going to be quickly talking about the cons of Tarkir spoilers released in the past few days, just covering up those for you guys. So our first card we have is Ivory Tusk Fortress, 5 mana, 5/7 creature. All creatures you control with plus almost one counters on them untap during each of the player's untap step. This card, when I first saw it, reminded me of Seaborn Muse. It is a little bit easier to remove because it's a creature. A little bit more limited than Seedborn Muse because it only involves creatures with +1/+1 counters on them and not all permanents. But regardless, still a very, very good card. Based on the colors and clan that it's in, you should have no problem having most, if not all, of your creatures with +1/+1 counters on them already. So you shouldn't be too worried about that. He'll definitely impact Standard. He may be a little bit high on the mana cost, but he should find a spot in some decks, and will definitely impact EDH for sure. Next card we have is Columnistic, 2 mana, 2/1 creature. You can tap him, add a green, blue, or red to your mana pool. He has Morph 2, so you can pay 3 mana, have him interface down as a 2/2, pay 2 mana, and flip him back up. And when you do that, you can add one of each of the previously mentioned colors to your mana pool. So you should have no problem being able to support a 3-color deck with 4 copies of this guy in it, along with some of the tri-lands we mentioned in earlier videos that have been spoiled. So this guy really just helps get your mana fixing down. He's a nice cheap creature. He may be removed, but if your opponent is wasting removal on some of your early drops like that, it just makes it even easier to win the game with some of your later drops. So this guy will definitely have a impact on Standard and for sure have an impact on EDH as well. Next card we have is Jeskai Elder. Probably the least exciting of the 4 cards I'm going to talk about today, but nonetheless still a decent card. 2 mana for a 1/2 with prowess. So whenever you cast spells, you can just put a +1/+1 counter on them for a turn. And whenever you deal combat damage to a player, you can draw a card. If you do, discard a card. You may be able to give him a couple +1/+1 counters for the turn. Probably not going to draw too many cards off of him, and if you do, you will have to discard a card anyway, which isn't too bad, but I don't see this guy being very standard playable. He may make it into a few deck lists, but not really too excited for him. Next card we have is Dragon Throne of Tarkir, 4 mana for legendary artifact equipment. Equipped creature has Defender and 2 mana. You can tap him. Another creature you control gains Trample and +X/+X until end of turn. And he has Equip for 3 mana. A pretty good card. You can definitely use it to your advantage with quite a bit of strategy. And just pounding your opponent for tons of damage with this guy. You do have to sacrifice one of your creatures because it is +X/+X equal to the creature's power. But still a pretty good card. May make it into a few EDH deck lists. Should make it into a few standard deck lists. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out the rest of our channel. We do weekly giveaways, deck techs, spoilers, speculation, all that good stuff. So thanks, guys.